What's up, guys? This is Fusebox, and it is game time. The portal is throwing out the blue flame, and you know what that means. It is 2X for Ancient Shards. I'm on Doug's account. Now, remember, we're at 1% chance to pull a legendary, and 16% on an epic. That's a pretty good shot at pulling some good epics. But Doug D has saved up over 100 Ancient Shards. And I've been looking through this account, and we're trying to do some good here. So I'm looking for some pretty specific heroes on epics, just some S tier epics. He needs a counterattack champ super bad. It would really help this account out on Clan Boss. It would probably throw him straight through Ultra Nightmare. Of course, something like Stagnite, maybe a miscreated monster. Any of those really good S tier epics would be amazing. Also, the fusion, the rosin fusion, any of those epics would be perfect for this account. He's been saving up the rares but not building them up yet, so that would save him a ton of work. Or if we pull rosin himself, right? So we've got 113 pulls to do. Let's test the waters. That oddball 3. Let's just test the waters real quick. See what kind of luck we're gonna have. I have had right off the bat. You gotta be kidding me. So there's one of the fusion epics for rosin. Literally one of the things that I was looking for. This is gonna help his account out tremendously. He doesn't have to save any of the rares now to pull this guy. Plus, Lich is pretty decent. You can use him at 550. Once you've ascended him while you're collecting the rest of them, he's actually pretty usable. That is not bad. Testing the waters, we got 2 more. We're going to test 2 more before we do a 10 pull. If it keeps going that route, we're going to be in good shape. So we don't want Slayer. We don't need him. That'll be some food for somebody. Alright. So, not a bad rare, but nothing's going to change anything. I'd say that's a pretty good test in the waters. Seems like we might be in for some fun. Now, obviously, we want to see some gold. Now, here we go. Man, all I can do is wish you all the luck in the world. Chancellor Yasmin, one of the new champs. Mausoleum Mage too. All right, so here we go. There's one of the new fusion characters. Spikehead. He's one of the rares that goes into fusing rosin. Chancellor Yasmin is super cool. The only issue with her is her AI just does not work right. You almost have to manual her to get her to actually work right. But I've been kind of slowly building her up. She's one of the brand new champs. She can remove all buffs from all enemies. 50% chance you can buff that up to 75. Then place sleep on them. The deal with her A1 just places extra hit if there's no buffs on the target. She has a really good heal. It's by their max HP, everybody's max HP. So when she heals somebody, it heals them by 40% of their max, and then heals by 60% instead if they're under 50%. She got a speed lead in all battles. The problem is sleep is just not that strong. The honest truth is not that strong, but she can strip buffs in the arena if you're manualing really good. She's definitely an interesting champ. Now, Mausoleum Mage, everybody knows he's amazing. He can decrease speed on his A1. Now, here's where he starts throwing out buffs like crazy. Increase crit rate, increase defense. This is on all allies. Then puts a block debuffs on all allies. That's amazing all on its own. He can also remove all debuffs from all allies and then heal by 10% of his max HP. A further 10% for each debuff removed. Now, what he is known for is pairing up. He puts so many buffs on your team that are very useful without a sidekick. But if you actually have Seer, he's so good at putting all these buffs up, and then she can rip them off and just wipe away. So he's definitely worth having, no doubt about it. That's about all we got there. But that's not bad. We've got 3 epics. One of them can be used to make rosin. 2 of them, very fun, very useful champs. Look, we got the fake apothecary here. We need some gold. We need some gold. Come on, at least a purple. Don't do this to me. So unless you need a book on War Maiden, not much going on here. Anointed, I wouldn't be building him out, not at the point this account's at, but he does have some multi-hitters. Early game can help you out on Fire Knight, no doubt. So our statistics, okay, that's a great pull, but I know he already has a Zelata on this account. Now Grizzle Joel, 100% an amazing champ, absolutely amazing. Decreased attack on the entire enemy team. He can his heal reduction, like in the Spirit Keep. I just put a guide out not long ago on this guy. This right here can the block debuffs. I actually used him on my unkillable, not my new Batman unkillable team, but my last unkillable team. He was actually one of the key components to making sure I never took the stun. Also, increases defense on your entire team, blocks debuffs on your entire team. This move right here, when you ascend it, it actually takes the max HP down. That's good on the Scarab boss in the Doom Tower. And as far as dwarves go, he's one of the best dwarves that you can get in the epic category anyway. So he is 100% great pull. Zelata is an amazing pull. If you need books, maybe that'll help you. But we're looking for better than that. Statistically, we should get at least one. There, we did it, lightning, and you got a war chief. All right, so let's see if we get anything. Oh, and a rock breaker. Your dwarves just this may pay off. So all right, I'm drinking to that one. So you got you a legendary. Now war chief, some people, I don't know, he's not bad. If you play the Doom Tower, you've gone up against him and you know that he's rough. He's a provoke champ, which is always good. A 3-hitter. He's a neutral affinity for the Fire Knight. That's good. Defense champion. That's good. And then now these, like a single target provoke, I guess that's why some people don't like him all that much. But man, when I say they don't like him, these are people who have all the legendaries stacked up, you know. On top of a provoke, he could steal 75% chance of stealing 2 buffs from the target. Not just stripping them off, but putting them on you. Again, based on defense, and then reflect damage. Now this is not like putting up, this is a passive, so he reflects 60% of the damage taken back to the attacker all the time. In the arena, this is really going to stand out in the arena. He can provoke, making somebody not use their big moves, and he doesn't have to put up reflect damage. Anytime you get slammed by a Trunda, she's going to take 60% of that massive damage right back on her, and he has a chance of surviving it, seeing as how he actually is a defense champion. Defense increases by 15% for each dead ally on top of that, which is something that I never really noticed before. But that's interesting too, because in the case where Trunda goes, she is going to start wiping people on her team, and that's going to make him even tankier. Really cool champ though, really fun champ. And I'm glad that we got some gold. Now Rockbreaker, this dude right here could be literally the key to you beating faction wars in the dwarves. This guy, he stacks defense. Let's see, 25% chance of decreasing damage inflicted on him by 50% each time he is attacked. And that goes up from 25 to 50%. So a 50-50 chance, anytime he's attacked, of decreasing the damage inflicted on him by 50%. He just basically becomes tankier and tankier as you take hits. On top of that, let's see, increases his defense by 4% each time this skill is used. It goes up to 20%. So you're stacking defense on him anyway. Then he's gonna stack 20% more every time he takes an A1. And on top of that, he can provoke for you and put a counterattack on himself. This guy is, and I'm sure this is it's in arena. I don't know how well he'll actually play out in arena, but in faction wars, he's gonna be absolutely amazing. Like, this is already looking great, no doubt about it. Looking super good. None of these rares are anything worth talking about, so we might have just blew our wad on 1 gold though. Mistress of Hands, man, I'm telling you, she is another one that's just undersold. She can revive. Let's look at her. She can heal on her A1. When she attacks, she heals the lowest HP on your team by 15% of the damage inflicted, just constantly taking care of whoever needs it the most. Then she puts 2 continuous heal buffs on the 2 allies with the lowest HP. So she's basically targeting the people who need these heals. And then she can revive 2 random allies with half their health and puts Bell on them for 1 turn. Now, again, in Faction Wars, this is super cool. Super cool. Defense in all battles too, depending on who you have in the Sacred Order, that could also be your lead. She is not talked about very much, but Mistress of Hands is awesome. And here's one of the new guys. He's actually a solid support champ, like, no doubt. He's just a support champ, so this attacks all enemies. It's not going to probably do any massive damage, but he does have a chance of placing a block buffs on the entire enemy team. It's not that high of a chance, but you're surely going to land 2 or 3 of them every time he goes. That's his A1, by the way. You could throw this guy in a stun set, an A1 that's AoE. He could be doing stuns and blocking buffs on the entire team. Heals all allies by 15% of their max HP, which means you're in control, and this does buff up quite a bit more. You're in control of how much they heal by making sure they have high HP. That on a 3-turn cooldown, that's a solid heal. And then he places the small version of increased defense and the small version of increased attack on the entire team. This guy's a for real support champion. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to try him out on my team, and I will also call out Fleshmonger, simply because he's got a 3-hitter. Not a big deal. You're not going to want to take him into Fire Knight. He's the wrong affinity. Increases attack and increases crit rate on him. Gets an extra turn afterwards, but this is what it's all about. A decreased defense. It is the small version, but he is a skinwalker. There are not many skinwalkers, if any. Matter of fact, they can do decreased defense on the entire team. Oh, and look, when it's ascended, it is the big version. So Fleshmonger is somebody for Faction Wars worth holding on to. No doubt about it. We're doing alright. We're getting some good champs. I like that. Come on. We need Skull Crusher. Oh, shut the front door. Alright. So, Ultimate Gaelic and Alika. Alright, we got plenty to look at. Ultimate Gaelic. This guy is going to change your world on spiders. This is how you're going to get right through Spiders 20. What do we got here? Attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing HP burn on the target if it's under if he is under an increased attack. Now, attacks one enemy. I believe it's this one. Yeah, I don't have this guy, so I'm having to read through it. He attacks all enemies twice. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing, so basically a 100% chance of placing a HP burn. This is on every enemy for 2 turns as long as he's under increased attack. So if you have Seeker goes first on spiders, puts increased attack on the team, or Arbiter, anybody that can do it. And then he goes and uses this move, you put up HP burn on all the spiders, and all you gotta do from there is just control the spiders while he kills the spider mother. I mean, like, he's literally one of the best at doing this. In the epic category, he is, I'm sure, the best. So this is gonna 100% take you through Spiders 20. Man, like, I've been wanting him for a while. It's a guaranteed HP burn strategy. So we don't have any Metal Shaper. You probably know he's really good on the Scarab boss. He does a shield for 2 turns on a 2-turn cooldown. So that keeps you going against the Scarab boss. And is Alika the one that okay, she's not the one I was thinking of. She Sakara, I believe the one that she pairs up with is the one that does a 3-hitter on the entire team. The problem with some of these, look at the books. She can hit hard, but those books, I wouldn't be rushing into her. She's definitely a good champ, but man, to get any use out of her, you're gonna need a lot of books. This is going good though. Skull Crusher, come on, Skull Crusher. Alright, so Balthus was in the Christmas fusion. If you didn't get him, he's definitely good. Attacks one enemy, decreases attack. He could actually be used on clan boss. He's a defense champion. Could do help, maybe supplement decrease attack. Decrease crit rate. This is something that not a whole lot of champions have, so I really think this is a cool move. It's on the entire team. And then a chance to provoke for 2 turns. Faction Wars for the undead, he's got a 30% defense. He is a solid champ. I've got him at 550 and I use him in my Faction Wars right now. What else do we got? Mage. Mage can help the dwarves a lot. He can fill the turn meter of the entire team and then heal them all in one move. Throws out some poisons. Can decrease attack, decrease speed. I mean, he's a useful champ. Probably not the first I work on because we just got some amazing dwarves. Grizzle Jarl and Rockbreaker. That's where you're going to want to focus, no doubt about it. You got another copy of this guy, Abyssal. So maybe you can feed him in. And really, Ogren Jailer, there's nothing about him other than Hell Hades did show that he had some really high damage numbers not long ago. But I wouldn't build somebody out just because I can hit hard if they have like 0 utility. Give me some gold. Give me some gold. Oathbound. I think he's. Oh, no way! We got 2. Holy! I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. You just got your counterattack, and you got like way better than Skull Crusher. Come on now, I'm jealous. Jealous. Alright, we're gonna get into this now. Alright, you got Martyr. There's nothing to talk about. We're done here. We just blew our wad. 45% chance of placing increased defense, the big decreased defense on the clan boss. She's useful in more places than the clan boss, but she's known for clan boss. She can do the decreased defense on her A1. She can place an increased defense and a counterattack for 2 turns on the entire team. She hits hard, by the way. Like, she really does. She slams hard. So she's not just bringing that counterattack. She also has decreased attack for the clan boss. Like, she has everything you need. And then, all battles, 33%. She's got it all. She's got everything you need for clan boss. Attack down, defense up, counterattack, and an aura with defense on it. She hits hard. Like, she is absolutely what I wanted for this account. Her or Valkyrie would have been, this is it. One of those 2 were the only 2 I could imagine being the ultimate pull for this account. So, like, congratulations. We just pulled two legendaries. How far are we? How far are we? Before we even check, we got more to talk about, man. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. There's the last guy that dealt with him. Look at Duke, let's call him Duke, the Pierced. I don't remember about this guy, but I know he was interesting. Alright, decrease accuracy. It's 1 enemy. Let's see, attacks all enemies, 50% decrease attack, and a chance of placing decreased defense on each crit. Like, he can do decreased attack and defense on an entire wave or on somebody like Clan Boss. He's a defense character too. What else he got? Provoke for 1 turn on the target. Also has a 75% chance of provoke on 2 random enemies. That's interesting. Then puts reflect damage on him for 2 turns and an unkillable buff on him for 1 turn. He could literally be a part of an unkillable team because he's got decreased attack, decreased defense. He could be the one that takes the slam with unkillable, and decreased accuracy probably does not land on the clan boss. I'm not sure about that, but I don't think it'd be a big deal either way, unless it affected the stun. I doubt it hits on the clan boss. Faction Crypt's 31% defense. Like, this guy's sick, and got to be one of the cooler looking champs in the game, right? I'm sure your orcs could use this guy. Dude, I'm super happy. And we didn't even go over Oathbound. I think I don't have him, but I think he's one that I wanted for Bannerlords and Faction Wars. 20, 30, 45, a 50% chance of placing a freeze on his A1. Damage inflicted is proportional to defense. It's based on attack and defense. That's an interesting read there. Attacks all enemies. Chance of placing decreased attack on the entire team, 2 turns, and has a chance of decreasing their turn meter. And if you go down by 20% if he's ascended. Turn meter control, decreased attack on the team, can freeze 1 enemy at a time. Decent chance too, by the way. Attacks 4 times at random. Each attack has a chance of block cooldowns. The chance increases to 100% if they're under decreased attack, which he does. This dude's solid. I think the reason I wanted him was for Faction Wars, and that's probably where you'll get the most use out of him. Man, this is like going too good. Let's see where we're at. Where we at? 30 more. 30 more pools. We may have to empty a couple slots here in a second. Let's see what we get. Well, we succeeded. Look, you got another book for Grizzled Jarl. There you go. Crunch Killjoy. This is alright. This is getting better. I got this guy. He's awesome. He does some interesting stuff. He can, a chance of putting block buffs on the enemy. Attacks all enemies, places a bomb on them that detonates after 1 turn. The key here is that it detonates after 1 turn. That's about the only time a bomb is useful. He's not gonna like stop the show with his bombs, but it's extra damage, and it goes off the next time they take their turn. Now this is where it gets cool. He removes all debuffs on your allies and replaces those with a continuous heal. You can go up against the dragon with this guy. The dragon can throw out 3-4 poisons on everybody on your team, and he'll just turn all those poisons into a continuous heal. It's sick. It really is sick. And if you do that and pair him with a seer, she'll rip all the continuous heals off and do like ridiculous damage to the dragon. Like, this guy's cooler than can be. And not to mention, I mean, come on, it's Grunge Killjoy. It's the Grinch made over. He's definitely cool. Look at all those swords he's got packed up. That's a cool pool right there. 2 Grizzled Jarls. You know, hey, you get a book. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta clear a little bit of space, and then we'll do one more pool. Alright, we still have 20 shots. Maybe we'll get, I mean, I don't know how we can beat what we've already done. There's almost no way. But we'll give it a shot, right? Dude, you got two of the pierced. I haven't seen Bushi. Bushi's a hard hitter. That's pretty much all he's good for, but a super hard hitter. Man, I haven't seen this guy yet. You got 2 of them. Here we go. It's the last pool, man. Fingers crossed. I mean, 3 would kind of be like way beating the odds, but hey, here's to hoping. You got a Nax. We were just talking in our clan the other day about how awesome he is on Clan Boss. Dude, like, again, the guys you just got for Clan Boss. This guy, alright, he's got your decreased defense. You know you need that. It's on his A1, decreased accuracy, and he has a poison. Now, accuracy is probably not a big deal on Clan Boss. Poison's always great. He's got weaken also, so he can decrease the defense, bring your weaken. He's basically your rosin. The problem with him, he's an attack champ. He's gonna work best. And it's hard to make him unkillable because he does get an extra turn when he drops below 10%. But on an unkillable where you block damage instead of become unkillable and get low HP, he would be amazing. Like one of the best, probably. One of the best. Dude, all I can say is congrats. Like, super good pool, no doubt about it. I may hop over on mine and try a couple pools. I don't have near over 100, but congrats, Doug. That was a super cool pool. Martyr is your #1 target. Martyr, and also we've got Seal of the Drakes on this account. I've been doing a little gearing on her. Definitely want to get her up for dungeons, but Martyr for clan boss is, I don't think it gets better than that. Counter attack with decreased attack, decreased defense, increased defense, and she hits hard. Super cool pool. So I'm so glad this went well. I was so nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna feel so bad if we didn't get some amazing pools. So we definitely, don't forget, you got War Chief in there too, and a ton of amazing epics, and most of them were not dupes. That's super good. So congrats, and real quick, I'm gonna hop over and just do a couple pulls off my own, and we'll get out of here. Alright, so instead of 100, I have 7. We're gonna race through these, but maybe I'll get something cool, like a martyr. I'll take me a martyr. No fucking, sorry. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, I cussed. Doug, you and I, we got the luck. We got the luck, man. So that is probably my #1 pick for a pull. The only other character, Draco, would be another one that I want super bad right now. I should stop right now. I got 7 pulls. I almost didn't do this. I'm not gonna see. Everybody knows Valkyrie's amazing. Counterattacks, shields. Nobody can shield like Valkyrie. I don't care what I get now. I really don't. There's no way that that's getting beat. So I'm gonna race through these. Guys, I hope, leave me some comments. What did you get? I hope that you guys got something too. I do not want to feel like I just pulled all the luck out of the world, but that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Got something. Yeah, Basilisk. I've already got that guy. Oh, one more pull. Never know, right? Let's go for it. Alright, man. There's no point in me trying, but I'll tell you what, I'll be right back. I have 2 more accounts. Alright, so this is Grease Trap. He doesn't deserve a legendary. He's pulled so many legendaries this week, but I'll sure take one if it'll give it to me. Renouncer. So I'm going to run through these. I'm ready to play with that Valkyrie. I'm ready to give the news to Doug that he just pulled a ton of wonderful champs. I'm super happy. I stayed up all night waiting for this. If I'm tired, it's because I stayed up all night just getting ready for this event. So I apologize. It's 2:30 in the morning right now. No, come on, woad painted. Doesn't get worse than that. Right back, and I'll do my last couple pulls, and then we're out of here. Alright, here we go. This is my little account. It can take anything. Purple would make me happy. What? I got Ignatius. Man, this has been the night. I just pulled Ignatius on my baby account. Man. Guys, I really hope you're having luck. Please leave me comments telling me you got something good. I really do want to hear that everybody was having good luck. This is insane. This is insane. No complaints here. Good grief, man. Good grief. I've got endless hours of going through. You saw it. I'm so glad that this is on video. Pretty much absolutely gross, right? Doug, congratulations. That was super, super cool. Like, and thank you for allowing me to pull those. I hope I did you right. I hope I did you right. That felt right to me. Sorry if I'm tired, guys, but I stayed up all night. I'm tired, but now I'm not tired anymore. I've got a Valkyrie and an Ignatius to play with. Man. Leave me comments. Let me know what you got. Good luck, everybody. I really do wish the best for everybody. Even with what did I have? 5 pulls or something here? You could pull that legendary. You never know. Even that 1% odd could pay out. So good luck, and until next time, enjoy the grind.